Today, the Miami Urban Future Initiative is at Beacon Council for a conversation in partnership with the Miami Herald and the Downtown Development Authority about the future of our region. Most specifically, we're talking about Amazon HQ2 and the lessons that we've learned from our experience in trying to recruit the corporate headquarters to South Florida. We want to know how Miami and the greater region can be more complementary as opposed to competitive and really work together for shared impact and prosperity.
Why did they figure out that we are the greatest place on the face of the planet and really where you ought to be located if you're in the U.S.?
Miami has become one of the world's leading global cities, one of the 2 or 3 leading global cities in the United States, and certainly a gateway to Latin and South America. And when you think about a company like Amazon that's going to expand at this clip that it's going, well, you would certainly want to have an eye on and a hand in this tremendous growth in Latin America and the connectivity to the rest of the world.
South Florida really has emerged as a winner from the HQ2 process. I always say, I think you won by losing. You avoided a lot of the burdens, if you will, of transportation, housing, and labor costs, and recruiting dynamics. A lot of companies in this market, a lot of our clients, quite frankly, are breathing a sigh of relief when Amazon chose not to do a South Florida headquarter location.
I had nothing to fear because I felt that Miami was such a strong brand. By partnering with the other 2 communities and getting South Florida to become the focus of the Amazon project, if we win, they will win. And conversely, if Miami didn't win and it was Broward or Palm Beach, we would also win. So if you need artificial intelligence and virtual reality and lawyers or whatever the case may be, if in fact you invest in your colleges, universities, in your K-12 system, as a part of these major economic development incentive packages, it changes the narrative. Who would argue against continuing to invest in education?
Actually, so that piece on technology, that map is going to go into both the DC market and the Boston market. And those markets are academic dense markets. They actually educate more technologists than the industry can handle. So we want to be able to talk to them and say, you know what, you can work in the cloud, live in the sun, be down here in South Florida.
Empowering the product of our school systems as well as our colleges and universities in the region to really have the students really truly understand the great opportunities that are all the way from now Orlando that will go right down to Miami-Dade. And I think it's so important to understand that we did a lot of work with this proposal, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And I think it comes into just ensuring that our talent is aware of the opportunities so that we can cease to have this incredible brain drain that occurs in our state, and especially in South Florida.
Sports and recreation and arts are all part of economic development. They aren't one-off events. You see it with Art Basel and the kind of people it brings here and the recruitment opportunity, the Super Bowl, and last year I was invited for the first time in a 30-year career to address the board of Bill's organization, the National Conference of Tourism and Hospitality. Why? Because they saw themselves as economic development drivers.
To David's point, we need to brag more about our community. We need, even if people are transplants and they're transplanting earlier, let's get them engaged and let's get those philanthropic efforts, because that, I think, helps the research and development. That'll help University of Miami, FIU, and all the other extraordinary colleges we have down here.
It is a spectacular airport, which is an incredible resource. It has a growing talent base, and one of the things that struck us in doing this report is not only do we have about 1 million highly educated knowledge workers, but only Silicon Valley of any other place in the United States has a higher share of foreign-born talent. What made Amazon attractive to Miami and Miami so attractive to Amazon is the fact that this place has really developed its fundamentals.